Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, I greet you all and I welcome you all to this episode of Nigeria happening to Peter Obi every now and then. Listen, I am not bringing this news whether to mock Peter Obi or to drag him or anything he like, let him do with his life. But I'm bringing this news just to let us know how the so-called Yoruba, you can call them Yoruba or Yoruba bastards, hate the Igbos. Let me read the headline so that you will understand where I'm coming from and where I am going. Peter Obi introduced ethnic bigotry in Nigeria's politics. Ogun King, that is Ogun, which is Ogun, Abeokuta, Ogun State, Ogun State, let me put it that way, Ogun State, which their capital is Abeokuta. A king from Ogun State made this comment. These are the people who hated you, who have preferred that instead of them to vote you as an Igbo man, they prefer to vote an Hausa Fulani cow to be in Asorok. But for you as an Igbo man who knows what it takes to turn that stupid country around, they say Nehikaba. You can imagine this king who came out to tell us now that telling the Yorubas no need to no need to be using ethnic bigotry on their fellow Yorubas. Whether their mother come from Kafanchan, they come from this, it doesn't matter, say they are all Yorubas. These are the people who never said anything. Where is this Mumu king that's God thunder with fire? Listen, I'm not speaking for Peter Obi. I'm speaking on the generality of the Igbos. Whether the Igbo that believe in one Nigeria or the Igbos that believe in the Biafra struggle. But this one is just in generality that these people hate you and hate you with passion. So I'm not here to gaslight you or to paint anything. Just to let you know, where is this man? When they said Roosevelt can never become a governor of Lagos State because he want to give Lagos State to Igbos because his mama or his grandmother was Igbos. They have forgotten that Remi Tinubu is also an Igbo. Remi Tinubu hails from Delta State. They have forgotten that Seyi Tinubu, that they are warming up now that she's going to take over Lagos State government. His wife is also an Igbo man, an Igbo woman from Delta as well. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. But I'm very sure that Seyi Tinubu never married a Yoruba. He never married an Hausa. He married from the old Eastern region. Have you seen it? Where is this Ogun king that Ogun will kill? When Bayo Ononoga made it clear, even the ethnic law are still going on, that Igbos should stop meddling on the politics of Yorubas in Lagos, because Lagos is where they're based. Okay, let's say Igbos should stop meddling in the politics of the Southwesterners. In other words, that Igbos not supposed to come out to campaign or to vote for anybody as long as the Southwest is concerned, as long as Yoruba land is concerned. Where is this stupid and ugliest monster and what will I call him? Old fool that call himself Ogun King, Ogun State King. Where are they? Where are they when they come out with Oro threatening people 2023 elections? That if you are not voting for APC, you should do what? You should never come outside. A lot of Igbos, we are beaten to pulp. Some people go to the voting booth with two of their hands and going back home, they go with one hand. Some were complete going there with their two eyes. But when they go back with one bandage in one of their eyes. Courtesy of ethnic bigotries in the politics. Who made it clear that it is Emiloko, it is my turn? That is not the turn of the Igbos or whatever is being called. Is it not Bola Ahmed Tinubu? By the way, what do you call it? I think I go back and went to Kaduna, where either which place is that, or they have a conference, and he said that you don't need to vote for Igbo, you don't need to vote for Hausa. Yoruba. Vote for me, your brother, because I am the one that is qualified to lead the country. Is that not ethnic bigotry? Nobody called Atiku out. But Bayo Ononoga is still present in the cabinet of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. using ethnic to a extent that he came out and said he holds no any apology to the Igbo, that anybody who feel that what he said is not good for you to hear, that you should go and hold transformer. Where is this Ogun's king? Where is this Ogun king? When one king in Lagos made it clear that it's either Igbos vote APC or all of them should run in the lagoon. Where is this? So these idiots now come out now and begin to castigate Obi. Well, I am not sympathetic to Obi. Whatever they would like to do with him, let them go ahead. But the only thing why I'm bringing this news, because Obi happens to be an Igbo, but I don't know whether his lineage is Igbo. Maybe he might be from Fulani. That was why I'm bringing this news, to let my people who are still jumping up and telling you that Yorubas are your brothers. My brother, they hate you with passion. 99% of Yorubas hate the Igbos, not for anything. He didn't do them anything, just out of jealousy. Why must you be the one to prosper and I am not prospering? Tomorrow they will come out and tell you you are a minority in our way. Tomorrow they will still come back and tell you that you have occupied all our lands. In other words, the population of the Igbos have asserted them in their own land. Do you think they cannot do? Doing the businesses that when you give them the business to do, they will rather sell the business, sell all of them, and go and use the money to do Owambe on the street. And wear big agbada and cap that face one side. The reason why you see they are not thinking straight is because their caps is always never straight. It's always backwardness. That was why you see them, they never think straight. I'm talking about the Yorubas, the Yorubastards, Yoruba news. So here I'm speaking as the voice of the common Igbo man, not as a Obi speaker. I can never be his speaker, because this man, the last Nigeria that's going to happen to him will be 2027. I, Okute, am still agitating that Tinubu should continue. In fact, let Tinubu become the last president of the zoo. There is one video I will bring to you after this one. Hey, my brother, if you hear that video, you are going to marvel. If you hear that video, then you know that before 2030, there will be nothing like Nigeria. The signs are there. 1,000,000%, not 100%, 1,000,000% by 2030. You people should even, if you are in government house, I'm not encouraging take free, but grab as many as you can, because the country have completely collapsed. Let us get to other headlines. I have talked too much. I beg, make a no verse. That the freeze reacts to pictures of Femi Fani-Kayode laying hands on church members and well, I know they finish anyway in churches. Vice President Kashim Shettima takes on corruption, federalism in Nigeria and faces backlash from Afenifere and Ohaneze Ndiberi. Anyway, my people, I beg here we go take start this news. Just like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. I, Okulora, is here to serve you. Don't forget, today is Thursday, the 10th of April, in the year of 2025. So, here we go carry our news. They go. Please join this board, because I will carry you to your destination, not unknown destination. Oba Omotosi Bayo Akinleye Olukosi of Ilokosi Ijesha has accused former presidential candidate of the Labour Party P2B of introducing ethnic bigotry in Nigeria politics. Make una listen, you found out that at the end of the day, this man ended up making the fool of himself. He said, Nigerians report that Oba Olukosi of Ijesha in Ogun State said Obi and his supporters in the obedient movement introduced the bigotry during the 2020 presidential election. One more thing again, P2B have no control over obedient. And P2B self never, he's not the one that formed obedient. Make gonna see where they go. In a post on his X handle, the monarch advised Yoruba people to avoid discriminating against their fellow Yoruba, irrespective of their political divides. He warned against discriminating Yoruba sons or daughters whose mothers are not Yoruba in the herein. The monarch noted that all Yoruba are one and the same blood. He stressed that discriminating against a Yoruba son or daughter because the mother is not a Yoruba or Yoruba, or because he or she shares a different political ideology, is unwise and divisive. P2B and his obedient movement may have introduced ethnic bigotry into our politics, during the 2023 presidential campaign, but that does not justify discriminating against our fellow Yoruba people. No Yoruba person is purer than others, even if their mama is Japanese, and biology has shown that the concept of pure blood is invalid. While we may have political differences, promoting the idea of tainted blood within the Yoruba community is unwise and divisive, he wrote. Daddy Freeze reacted to pictures of Femi Fani-Kayode laying hands in church. They say he's preaching a repentance, a be forgiveness. Oh, when we talk now, they say we talk too much about churches. I beg, make I leave them. Make him continue. Those people gather there. A monkey, a monster laying hand on you. Imagine what your future is going to be. Controversial media personality that the phrase are reacted to a viral photos and videos of former aviation minister Femi Fani-Kayode laying hands on congregants during a church service. Nigerian News report that Fani-Kayode on Monday has shared images from a Thanksgiving ceremony held at Faith Hill Prophetic Assembly in Piwoyi, Abuja, which took place the previous Sundays. In the pictures, the former minister was spotted participating in the service, including laying hands on the church attendees. The development sparked a wave of reactions online, with many Nigerians expressing surprise and concerns over the former minister's new religious engagement. Sharing his thoughts on the trending videos and photos on his Instagram page, that the Freeze urged his followers not to miss God's call. Church business. And political appointment have failed. Now you want to get into church business. Tomorrow night you say God called him. Taking a jab at the politician that the Freeze claimed that God has called him, he urged his followers to remain vigilant so they will not miss God's call. He wrote, God is truly working wonders in this generation. May his name be praised in Jesus' name. God don't call FFK. God the call you. Hold your phone. Make it no be say God don't call you. You miss the call. If God never calls you, check yourself. That the Freeze. Vice President Shetima's takes on corruption, federalism in Nigeria faces backlash from Afenifere, Ohaneze, Nde, Iberibe, and others. Well, I don't know the definition. Several key social political organizations have expressed their concerns over Vice President Kashim Shetima's recent remarks regarding corruption and federalism in Nigeria. These groups, including the Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF), the Middle Belt Forum (MBF), Afenifere, Ohaneze, Ndafonse, and the convener of the Niger Delta Self-Determination Movement, and BRICS, have offered varied response to Shetima's stance. Nigerian News earlier reported that at a recent event, the 17th edition of the Leadership Annual Conference and Award, Shetima argued that corruption rather than federalism was Nigeria's major problem. He also criticized those who suggested that Nigeria's federal system was not functioning, stating that no federal system worldwide was flawless. He went on to highlight the mismanagement of the nation's resources as another key factor in Nigeria's ongoing challenges. Somebody who is making this comment is the one that is living on a mansion of 25 billion naira. 25 billion naira. Okay. Shetima further stated the problem was attributed to our federal system, often stemmed from the poor management of what is already within our grasp, not from any inherent flaw in our constitutional architecture. We emphasize that the current administration is committed to reforming Nigeria's federal system, with notable strides such as the pursuit of local government autonomy. The Vice President called for a dialogue-driven approach to creating a federal system that aligns with the Nigeria's unequivocal, unique social, cultural, and demographic realities. Middle Belt Forum system fuels corruption. The Middle Belt Forum, through its president Bitrus Pogu, rejected Shetima's position, arguing that the federal system itself was a major contributor to corruption. He further explained that the Nigerian federal system was not truly federal, and that the people from various regions felt disconnected from the state, which breeds corruption. Pogu called for a restructuring of Nigeria's federal system as a solution to both corruption and the country's broader governance issues. He stated, I am sorry to disagree with the position of the vice president because the federalism we practice brought about the corruption he is talking about. If the system is not correct, that system gives birth to many things that are not correct. The federalism we practice is not true federalism, and as a result, so many Nigerians from different sections of this country feel the country is indebted to them. Since the British handed over power to us, many Nigerians feel that we have not yet become a nation. Some people do not even see corruption as corruption. They just see it as taking what you should have had, which has been denied you, and then you have the opportunity and you are taking it. First of all, let us correct the structure. Let there be true federalism. People will be committed to Nigeria. Corruption will go. It is not the other way around. Ohaneze, federalism is the core issue. Ohaneze Ndafunsi, a leading Igbo social cultural organization, also rejected Shetima's claims. The National Publicity Secretary of Ohaneze, Eze Chichukwu, argued that a proper restructuring of Nigeria's institution and political structure will help address corruption more effectively, pointing out that the current federal system does not give enough power to the federating units, leading to inefficiency and corruption. Chukwu said, it is not true that Nigeria's problem is corruption rather than federalism because it is anonymous present structure that incubates corruption in our society. Moving forward. In conclusion, what we want is true federalism, and it will turn in a deal. It will in turn deal with corruption in its way. We want to control our resources so that we can use them to develop our region. Briefs emphasize that true federalism will enable regions to control their resources and promote local development, which in turn will mitigate corruption, according to BRICS. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take back break you, and I go hear my voice again when we come back. Don't forget that the video I'm still preparing it is going to be massive, and you will love it. Just make sure that this message goes viral. P2B will never learn the lesson. In fact, he's going to learn the hard way. That is the subject of this matter. And until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute, or you can call me Okurora, One Nation. Thanks for watching. Messiano, a wonderful people. When I go see me again, just in a few moments. Oh yeah, let's go there.